I'm Kev on stage, and these are man rules. Please note these rules are all, number one, on purpose because they are all equally important. Number one, men are not mind readers. Number one, learn how to work a toilet seat. You're a big girl. We need it up, you need it down. You don't hear us complaining that it's down when we got to go in there, so don't complain that it's up. Put it down. Number one, Sunday sports are like the full moon. Don't try to understand it or explain it. Just let it be what it is. Number one, crying is blackmail. Number one, ask for what you want. Hints don't work. Subtle hints don't work. Strong hints don't work. Obvious hints don't work. If you want it, say it. Number one, yes and no are perfectly acceptable answers to almost any question. Number one, come to us with a problem only if you want help solving it. That's what we do, solve problems. If you want sympathy, go to your girlfriends. Number one, anything we said 6 months ago cannot be admissible in an argument. Matter of fact, all comments become null and void after 7 days. Number one, if you think you're fat, you probably are. Don't ask us. Number one, if something we said can be interpreted 2 ways and one of those ways makes you sad or angry, we meant the other one. Number one, you can either ask us to do something or tell us how you want it done, not both. If you know the best way to do it, then do it yourself. Number one, whenever possible, please say all the things you have to say during commercials. Number one, Christopher Columbus did not need directions. Neither do we. Number one, all men see in 16 colors, kind of like a Windows default font selection. Peach is a fruit. Pumpkin is a fruit. Mauve, we have no idea what it is. Number one, if it itches, it will be scratched. We do that. Number one, if we ask you what's wrong and you say nothing, we will act like nothing's wrong. We know you're lying, but it's just not worth the hassle. Number one, if you ask a question you don't want the answer to, expect to hear an answer you didn't want to hear. Number one, when we have to go somewhere, anything you wear is perfectly fine. Absolutely anything. We mean that. Number one, don't ask us what we're thinking about unless you want to talk about sports or sex or both. Number one, you have enough clothes. Number one, you have too many shoes. Number one, I'm in shape. Round is a shape. Thank you for watching this. Yes, I know I have to sleep on the couch tonight, but it's cool. It's kind of like camping. Pass this on to as many men as you can. Pass this on to as many women as you can. Man rules. Kev on stage.